Department. Today, in my video, I have clearly. Hi everyone, good morning. This is Beena from MBA department. Okay, so in my last video, I have clearly given the definition for the design thinking process. And next, we have clearly seen what are all the design thinking process steps. So today, we are going to look into the next, the important aspect is that how the people centered design thinking is being done. Everybody know the design thinking which is based on the human centric approach. So let's get deep into the people centered design thinking. So people centered design thinking is a practice where designers focus on specific people needs, taking the time to learn from particular. People centered is a human centered design principle. Designers can co-create paper solutions when they live among their target groups, tap their insights, and find real issues. So the people centered design is a redefined term for human centric design, comprising of four principles. One is people centered and how to solve the right problem if everything is a system. And final one is small and simple interventions. So now coming to the fourth one, how to apply for the people centered design. Here is how to work your way towards a real solution for real people around the world. Spend years in the location, collaborate closely with the local population, see everything as a system, co-design with your population, keep an eye open on the solutions the population has attempted themselves. So now let's get into the next thing, design thinking mindsets for the human centered designs. So what are all the mindsets we need to have when we work on the design thinking human centric approach? Yes, the first one is empathy. Then we need to be optimistic and embrace the ambiguity, make it learn from the failure, iterate, and final one is creative confidence on giving a proper solution for the problem. And now, this is when you see the design thinking versus human centered approach. Yes, the design thinking works on the five basic principles. Yes, the empathy, where we learn about the audience, the define, which sharpen the questions, ideate, brainstorm, and create solution, prototype, build representations of one or more ideas, and final one is test the ideas and gain user feedbacks. But when it comes to human centric design, yes, the human centered design, it inverts, diverge, converge, diverge, and converts, where the three processes has been implemented in a more aspect, inspiration, ideation, and implementation. That leads to the social enterprise thinking, where it involves empathy, define, ideate, and prototype. So now evoking the right problem. We all experience great solutions to the wrong problem. Google Glass and banana slicers both solve problems, but they are not necessarily solving ones that are meaningful for the intent customer. The challenge we have is the effectiveness versus the efficiency. Whereas efficiency, doing things well, being efficient is nice to have once we know we are being effective. But effectiveness, doing the right thing well, okay, being effective is a non-negotiable aspect of coming up with a good solution. So if we had an hour to solve a problem, I would spend 55 minutes thinking about the problem and 5 minutes thinking about the solution. Being effective requires a deeper understanding of the problem we are attempting to solve. So this is referred to as understanding the problem space and stands in contrast to the solution space, where we design and implement solutions to solve the problem. So now evoking the right problem to solutions. There are three dimensions of a good solution. It must be desirable, it must be viable, and it must be feasible. What is desirable? Do they want this? Will this solve the customer's problem on their way? And viable, should we do this? Will this solution support our company's vision and will generate a sufficient revenue? And finally, whether it is feasible. Can we do this? Do we have the technical capabilities? Are there any regulations that could prevent us? So this will give a right solution to the problem. And next one is when we go for the assessment part, we can go what are all the main ideas behind the people centered design. So why should designers spend years in locating where they are designing solutions? So what principle is people centered design involves the understanding of interconnected problems? So these are the few questions that can be answered when we learn about the people centered problems. What ethical consideration is important in people centered design? Why is co-design with the local population information important in people-centered design. So all these will give a deeper knowledge on what is people-centered design thinking process. Hope this session will give you a clear picture on how the design thinking general process varies from the people-centered design thinking process. So we'll give you more informations in my forthcoming videos pertaining to the design thinking process. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.